honestly, with the Sami Zayn stuff going on right now and the Cody Rhodes stuff, which I love. Like, I've loved every single segment they've done.
Yep, it's incredible. It's all incredible.
They don't need The Rock. They don't need him,
man.
They just don't need him. So maybe he shows up anyway in some form or
fashion. Next year.
Could. That also doesn't need to be a title match, though.
No, it does not.
God forbid Roman's still champion by that point, which he could be. He honestly could be.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't put it. I'm not even kidding.
I said at one point a couple years ago, I said, give him a Bruno reign.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
But that would
require like another 4 years.
But
Jamie didn't say the Bruno reign. Bruno was also champion for 4 years.
But also, I said this when the Thunderdome era was still happening, and we didn't know how much longer that was going to go on for. You know what? He's the most entertaining part of this whole thing. Screw it.
Well, it's been
give it to
2-3 years now.
It's been 900 days.
We just passed 900 days
today.
901 days today.
That's so insane.
I think
that's crazy.
He could keep the Universal title, but if they split the belts up and put the WWE Championship as his own entity again, have other people compete for that, and then have Roman just...
I missed 2 world titles.
We're going to get 2 world titles. But the thing with Roman is, the thing that I stand by is that when he gets beat at some point, and it's probably going to be a Mania, hopefully. If he beats Cody, I don't even know what to say.
Right.
But I think when whoever beats him has to beat him for the undisputed title. I know what you're saying, and I agree. But at the same time, it's like, beat him for both belts, and then someone the next night... I don't know if Cody said...
You can't do this. He wants him to vacate the belt. Like, you can't do that.
Because it makes it feel meaningless. I know what you mean.
But the thing at the end of the day, he only cared about being WWE champion.
I agree, but that would just dumb
only cared about being the
WWE.
So then Sami should just beat him for the Universal at that rate.
They're not going to make it for the Universal.
I just hope that the next night on Raw, like, if we do get a new champion or whatever, I'm hoping... Just because the design has been around for almost a fucking
It's time for
we're not getting a new design. Did you see the Pat Mahomes video?
We're not getting a new design.
No,
I know what you're saying. I agree, but they're not going to.
I know, but it's just that design. It's been around for so long.
It's been down 10 years next week.
I know this will never happen, but you know it would be cool.
Shit for being around for too long. I'm like, it was only 8.
Right.
What they could do is at Mania, have it a triple threat match, and first fall for the Universal title, second fall for the WWE title.
I've seen people say,
and then you could have Sami and Cody both leave with belts.
I have an internal fear that people will turn on Cody.
Everyone's been saying that. I feel like some people are saying that now because they almost want it to happen. It's like, let's not will that happen.
I'm all in, man.
No, I know what you're saying.
I mean,
it just feels very. I keep saying Batista-esque.
No, so it is Batista-esque, and we've talked about this before. In that. It's similar in that it's not. That Cody, it's a similar situation. Because Sami's as hot as Bryan was, probably even more so than
the difference is people are still over on Cody.
Exactly. They don't fucking hate Batista. They don't hate Cody the same way they despise Batista. I mean, we lived through those times on Twitter in 2014, 2015. With Roman Reigns winning. It's like, we're doing this shit again.
The difference is Batista was forced, and these are both organic.
No, they're both organic. That's the thing. That's the thing. So, I don't know. So when you get a reaction like we got tonight, do you put... Let's get in. We're going to talk about Elimination Chamber here. Let's get into the predictions, and then I'll give you guys 2 things, and then I'll let you go on your merry way, because it's been a long fucking day for all of us.
Sure.
But that being said, we'll start with the main event here. Sami and Roman for the top title. I was convinced, and I still am, that Roman's walking out champion. You said you don't want any other situation where Sami doesn't walk out as champion. You don't think it's a happy ending. Is that not what you're saying?
I mean, from what we saw tonight, I think bad things may happen if he does not win.
I think you're right.
They can send Kevin Owens, the governor, wherever they want to send out there. I just don't. I mean, tonight was like...
That's what I'm saying.
It felt like after tonight, he has to win.
I had a slight feeling that Kevin was going to come out.
We'll see him tomorrow.
I think we'll see him tomorrow, but I don't know. I mean...
I'm sticking with my thing that Roman wins... with help from Jay, assuming he can cross the border, he can hopefully pay for it.
Jimmy's the only one. I thought Jimmy was the only one who could cross the border.
I thought it was both. Jimmy is
a gamble.
I think a definite, but then but take it for what it's worth. But Meltzer was like, "Oh, both can cross now." That doesn't mean anything.
Right.
Whatever. It doesn't mean anything, but you know what I mean.
I'm pretty much in the same boat. Like, as much as I think that a triple threat at this point is probably the right way of going about things, I still think how it's going to happen, Sami's going to get close, there's going to be a ref bump or some kind of tomfoolery.
Sure.
Right.
Jay's going to come out, And then that's when like the decision is going to be made for him. It's like, is he going to betray Roman? Is he going to?
Because we got no follow up on that. RJ mentioned that earlier. Like they teased the videos. Paul said he was watching like SmackDown last week. You see different things when you watch from home, but they weren't even on the show, which is fine. I'm totally okay with that. But there was no follow up, and I'm like, they're probably saving it for the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And like, a thing is, if you have Jay turn on Sami, and then that sets up a tag title match at Mania.
Now the question is, do we care about that? Personally, I do.
I do not.
I don't.
You don't?
I don't.
You guys don't care about that.
I think that's wasting Sammy's momentum.
You're not the only one who feels that way. You feel that way.
I feel the same way.
Yeah, I feel like
are we 4 against 1 here?
If they do Sami and Kevin against
the Usos, I think it's wasting.
What if it's the main event of night 1? Sorry, Charlotte.
That's I can get behind that if that's the call. That's
I truly.
But I just think you lose so much in it, man.
In what way?
Because Sami has so much momentum
right now.
To put him into it.
I know what you mean.
And like, here's the thing, like if this was Vince, I could honestly see him rambling this entire magic in a bottle that they have right now away. I could see him pissing it away.
Well, yeah, he's a moron. So he's a such best loser.
But this is a different era of the company, so it may
we don't know. That's the thing. We genuinely don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. So which makes this just even more just like you have no fucking idea.
We have no clue. Maybe Kenny Omega comes in and takes the title shot. I don't fucking. Maybe CM Punk comes back.
I'll do the work of Kenny Omega show.
Get ready.
I'll do a shooting star press.
Start limbering up.
But I mean, I said that last week. Like, yeah, the Usos have had the belts forever, but like I said, like they've beaten tag teams, but like whenever they're faced, like Owens kicks their ass every minute. Like they win the belt and they retain, but whenever they face, like they're Roman's lackeys at the end of the day. They lose the Drew, they lose the Kevin Owens, they lose to whoever's facing Roman. So it's like, okay, then you're bringing Sami and Owens, they beat them. Well, then now what do you do? They lose the Viking Raiders? Like, Sami's so fucking hot right now. I think it would be such a downgrade from the music.
I'm with you 100%.
I agree.
That's like it's like putting Ronda against the women's tag team. She's obviously not that level, but she's way higher than facing belts and mean nothing.
Right.
Yeah, but there's nothing else for her to do though. With the tag titles, they've been champions for 2 years. It's a big deal if they lose.
Right. One of the greatest tag teams of all time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Well, according to WWE, the greatest. I mean, that's what they say.
You can make an argument.
I mean, they're in the top. They're in the conversation.
I think I'm following my heart. Saying going Sami Zayn. I'm following my heart.
I'm not following my heart. I'm sticking with what
I said.
I'm following
my heart. Is it wrong?
I think they could.
I wasn't the only one cheering them on.
Is it wrong?
Probably.
Yeah.
But it feels real wrong to pick Roman Reigns in Montreal.
Like, could you see a thing that like there's some way that like Sami wins and then like the next night on Raw they're like, well, X, Y, and Z happened.
Would that diminish the moment?
If Roman wins,
if Roman wins, there'll be shit flying around. I'm calling it already.
It's got to lead to a triple threat at Mania.
Here's another thing.
I agree with you.
We're in Montreal.
Yep.
There could be a screw job finish.
No.
We're in Montreal.
No, Jimmy said the Vince is gone. Please, we can't. You said you
I
could.
agree.
I know you said. I know you said you don't want it.
Dude,
I don't want it.
People jump the fucking rail to their fucking screw job. It'll be bad.
Earl Hebner comes running down. Like, we're not doing that shit in 2020.
I just hope the screw job reference we got from Hit Row tonight is the closest.
Did they say something? What did they say?
Who knows?
I don't generally pay attention to them.
None of us. That's why
I heard something about like Brett Screw and Brett or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, just
I was on Twitter at that point. I wasn't paying attention.
Continue being.
Like, here's Bray Wyatt and Uncle
Continue.
Howdy.
I know that was fucking random. Yeah.
Yeah. Just Hit Row. Continue being irrelevant without Swerve. Just gonna say.
Yeah.
Swerve, don't pick up your phone if you become a free agent.
Don't. Please don't.
So you guys you want Sami to win?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we think Sami's going to win? I'm going Roman. I want Roman to win, and I think Roman's going to win. Tribal Chief. We the ones.
My heart. Well, funny you say that, Greg.
Did you get a shirt?
I did get We the One shirt.
Here's the
You
problem.
can't cheer for Sami and then get that shirt, Joe.
In my defense, the shirt I was gonna get, they didn't have my size.
Okay.
Here's the problem.
Right.
In our friend group, we have a fake title that we defend on pay-per-views.
Yeah.
And because of that, I have to pick Roman. I don't want to. I'm the champion. I don't want to lose the title.
Okay. All right.
I don't want to lose the title. I have to go Roman. It's going to be Sami in my heart of hearts.
I want Sami to win, but I think they're going to keep it on Roman.
All right,
until Mania.
3 for 3.
My heart says Sami.
Right.
But logic is screaming at me, Roman.
Unless.
Are you going to swerve the...
I'm going with Sami.
I love that. I wish I had the ball. If I wasn't defending my title, I'd be picking Sami Zayn.
After tonight, I mean...
You're a better man than I.
It could be some fuck finish, but I feel like
the only thing I could compare this to would be No Way Out 2004. Lesnar and Eddie Guerrero.
Okay.
Because, everybody thought Lesnar was going to keep the belt that night. Right. And then he didn't. So...
Yeah.
Sami Zayn, I'm doing a frog splash from the balcony.
We're throwing babies in the balcony.
Oh my god. I'm going with Sami. I just, after tonight, I
have so much respect for that.
We got a 5.5 hour drive home. I'm going to make fun of you for that. One of us is going to be wrong, unless it turns into a no contest or something, which would be even worse. But